This ergonomic mouse was just £20 from Amazon, but there are a whole slew of other options from other unnamed brands for as low as £5 or £10, all the way up to Logitech with their MX Ergo, but since this one has RGB, that makes it a gaming mouse, right? Well, that's what we're gonna take a look at. See, are we all ruining our wrists with our non-ergonomic mice? Should we all be gaming on something like this instead? Well, let's take a look. But first, if you haven't already, consider subscribing for more videos like this one every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So what we've got here is a deluxe M618 Mini, but really it doesn't matter what mouse we have because this is the standard shape that you get when you search for an ergonomic mouse on places like Amazon, including even the Logitech MX Vertical. It's the same style. And the idea behind it is basically that you want to stop pronation, basically the twisting of your wrists, so that the two bones that are in there don't cross over and end up pinching nerves and causing carpal tunnel syndrome or a repetitive strain injury. So in comes the ergonomic mice to save the day, right? Well, yeah, kind of. See, the thing is that these vertical mice aren't actually vertical. They're slanted at an angle, and there's a load of different reasons. Chief among them is that when you go to left and right click, if they were properly vertical, well, you'd just be twisting the mouse rather than normally pressing it down into the desk. It's also a lot more comfortable to hold at a slight angle. You don't have to death grip it to just hold on. So it is a lot more legitimately ergonomic rather than in theory. But the problem with that is that this isn't all that much more vertical than a standard mouse, or at least how your hand ends up resting on a standard mouse. I use a Razer Naga Trinity while gaming, and actually this is their Razer Viper, the 8000 Hz polling rate one, and when you rest your hand on this, you don't rest it flat, you rest it at an angle off to the side, and so the angle that my hand rests at using a normal mouse versus this one isn't all that much different. And using a mouse like this, the more vertical style, takes some getting used to. Using a standard mouse, you can pretty much pick up any style, and within a few minutes you can get used to it like normal, but because this uses different muscles to move side to side, different motions, especially left to right, it does take a while to get used to, and your precision will be a lot less accurate until you do get used to it. Once you do get used to it, it's not so bad and can become relatively comfortable, although this one in particular is, well, it's particularly bad. Let me load up CSGO and I think you'll see why. This uses a standard or a very old school red LED sensor, and it maxes out at just 2400 DPI. Oh, and also has an acceleration limit. So if you're moving around gently, it's okay, but if you move very quickly, well, it matches you up to a point before then just running at a constant speed until your mouse movement stops. And it's very jarring, it's very disconnected feeling, and it really doesn't feel good at all. Actually, gaming on it is possible, and in fact I didn't have too bad a round on COD when I was running that for my testing, but yeah, it's not exactly the most comfortable experience for me personally as someone who uses a standard mouse. And like I said, my accuracy, even with some getting used to it, really isn't great. Oh, well, I got one kill. I mean, they're bots, but they're hard bots, so that makes up for it. Oh, nope, no it doesn't. Okay, that's better than I thought I'd do. Well, either way, it's terrible. Oh dear. Oh dear. I clicked on a couple of heads there, and then I failed miserably. Now, I'm sure you can get better mice, including for gaming, but we haven't really answered the question of if you should or not. Now, to make it clear, I am wholly underqualified to talk about this in any authoritative manner. I'm an idiot on the internet, and I highly recommend that you listen to your doctor and/or experts in the field way above me. With that said, I have read through some studies of this ergonomic shape, and none seem to come to a conclusion of what shape is actually best, and also none seem to control for hand size or claw grip, palm grip, you know, the grip style, because I would assume claw grip would have a lot more muscle strain than palm, for example, and also none were long-term studies. This is my personal opinion based on anecdotal evidence alone, and you should take it with a massive grain of salt. But I feel like getting a mouse that you're comfortable using, one that fits well in your hand, also doing regular stretches for your forearms like these, and actually I'll link a full video from a actual doctor that you can check out to find out some more, and taking regular breaks is probably good enough for the majority of us. Of course, if you have RSI or carpal tunnel syndrome or another condition that means you require something like this, there are good options available for you, and that's fantastic, but I think for the majority of us, I don't think we need this. Now, with all of that said, those are my thoughts, but I would love to hear yours in the comments down below. Is this a mouse or this type of mouse that you'd be interested in using instead? Do you have something like RSI or carpal tunnel that might actually require you to have one of these? And if so, what is your experience? Any recommendations for legitimately good ones? Anything and all, do let me know in those comments down below. Now, I'm going to leave a couple of links to both this specific mouse and ergonomic mice in general that you can check out. Those will be Amazon affiliate links that will take you to a local Amazon store. We can see pricing when we watch this and just check them out. Of course, there is also a whole load of other links in the description you can check out too, from merch, hoodies, t-shirts like this one, a load of other cool designs, Patreon, which gets you access to our Money Men Discord, and you can even get ad-free or sponsor-free videos there too, and a load of other stuff like overclock UK affiliate links, VPN options, just a lot to check out. There will be some more videos over there for you to take a look at too if you're interested, and of course the subscribe button for more videos every Monday, Wednesday and Friday. But other than that, thanks for watching. If you've got any questions, do feel free to leave those in the comments down below. We'll see you all in the next video.